And let me tell you, when you're trying to sell your home, that's not the time to find out that you're broke.
Hi everybody, this is Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing, and welcome to another Ask an Expert video. Today's video we're actually talking again with Karsten Musaeus. He's a realtor here in Colorado Springs with Keller Williams Client's Choice Realty. And we sat down a few weeks ago and talked to Karsten about a lot of different subjects. And in our previous videos that we have posted, we talk about whether or not home inspectors know what they're doing when they're inspecting a roof, and also if the roof is part of a house sale, can you do the roof after closing? In today's Ask an Expert video, Karsten's going to provide some information about what things are important for people to consider when it comes to the roof on a house that they're either buying or selling.
And let me tell you, when you're trying to sell your home, that's not the time to find out that you're broke.
Yeah, good point. I'm actually glad that you brought that up, because that is a snare that happens to people because their insurance companies will raise their deductible.
Yep.
Whether maybe it's because, and you and I know somebody that this happened to, used to be in a networking group with us. Yeah. And he had, I won't mention the insurance company's name, but I guess he had asked his insurance agent to help him out and get a lower rate. Well, the insurance agent raised his deductible to $5,000.
Right.
And didn't tell the homeowner how he did it. And the homeowner never read his new policy. So then he had a hailstorm, and it was a small roof, $7,000 to replace it, but $5,000 of it was his share.
Oh gosh. I mean, it's just, hurt me, beat me, make me write bad checks. I think that was the whole line. I mean, it's just awful. So look, deductibles matter, insurance companies matter, deductibles matter, and another critical point in all of this is the kind of roof you choose matters. There are different classifications of roofing, which Tracy is well versed in and has educated me through the years on. And insurance companies will actually give you a lower premium that you have to pay if you get that kind of roof. Well, does it cost a little more to get it? Yes. Does it make up for itself over a period of time with the right insurance companies? Do you recoup it over time? Yeah, in some cases, 3 or 4 years down the line, you've already made up the difference in the lower premiums for the money you spent, to get the higher rated roof. Right. It matters. Now you go, oh man, this seems a little complicated. No, it's not. It is not rocket science. It's just that it's clouded in mystery and most people don't know. Right. Now, I will say something else about roof replacements. Besides everything else we've talked about, the quality of the roof, but the installation really matters. And not all roofs are installed to the best standards. And at this elevation in Colorado, where we've got high heats coming down because we're a mile up, and we got cold weather, there's expansion, contraction, we've got all these kinds of things happening. And it matters how a roof is put on by a pro, right. And there are things like drip edge, ice shield, things like that, which who knows what that means? Right, if you're not a roofing person, what do you know? I just want my roof not to leak and go south on me. But it matters who's doing it and whether they're finding things and not just covering them up. So Tracy, why don't you wax philosophical a little bit about that?
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind when you were talking about that is homeowners that are stuck in the mindset, whether right or wrong, I have to go get 3 estimates. I have to have 3 estimates. Right. Well, we've got videos. We'll link to them right up here. We've got videos about that talk about, should I get 3 estimates? And whether you have an insurance claim or whether you don't have an insurance claim, if you're selling your house, if you're buying a house, none of that really makes any difference. Should you talk to 3, 4 different roofers? That's a great idea. talk to multiple different roofing contractors and find out who you're the most comfortable with. Because like Karsten has pointed out, drip edge, ice and water shield, flashings, wall abutment flashings, shingle materials, who understands that stuff except for a roofer, right? So if you as a homeowner get 3 estimates, and let's say there's one for $8,000, one for $10,000, and one for $13,000, do you as a homeowner have any idea why there's a $5,000 delta between A and B?
Generally, no. There will be a few people who might have a background, but they are what, 2 or 3% out of 100%?
Yeah, if that. And
yeah,
so,
if that.
So we actually have a video out there. It's almost a half an hour long, but it educates people on how to get roofing estimates that are apples to apples. So it basically puts the homeowner in control of saying, okay, this is what I want. You understand what an RFQ is, right? A request for quote or a request for proposal. It gives a homeowner all the information he needs to ask for an RFP from his roofing contractors so that they're all giving him equivalent estimates.
And I'm going to interrupt and say, and it should be very specific and specify, not this generic, hey, it's going to be X squares. Who knows what a square is? Of this thing, and we'll do this, and we'll do a little of that, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, no. So I would recommend homeowners go check out that video. Like I say, unfortunately, it's 30 minutes long, but we give you 15 things to tell your roofer that have to be in that estimate. And
that, no pun intended, it gets real granular. But it should, because it's an important, it covers your house, for crying out loud.
Yeah, right.
And, people don't realize if that's wrong and water gets in, oh my gosh, it is the worst. It does, we can't live without water, but I'm telling you, it's not fun to live with water that doesn't belong where you are.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching today's video. Hey, if you're in the process of selling your house or you're in the process of buying a house and you've got questions, feel free to give us a call at our office right up here. The phone number is 719-433-6991. You can also visit our website. That's right down here, homesteadroofingcolorado.com. We've got a ton of information out there, lots of other educational videos and blog articles, by the way, too. If you like this video and it's been helpful for you, please give us the big thumbs up. Leave us a comment as well. We love to hear from people, especially if you've got a question that you'd like us to answer publicly here in a video. Leave that in the comments section down below. We read and respond to all questions that we get. Now we've got more Ask an Expert videos coming up with Karsten and with another realtor. So we'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon up there so that way you get notified when those videos are published. And until our next video, I'm Tracy Bookman, owner of Homestead Roofing.